5 players on 5 moving podiums, all hoping to race their way to £5,000. Just don't be last to the finish line. Hello and welcome to The Finish Line, the show where contestants literally race their podiums across the studio floor to try and win £5,000. Yes, this is the quiz with more locomotion than a Kylie Minogue comeback tour. And I've promised Sarah that will be my only reference to the 1980s this series. Now, before we meet our players, let me introduce my co-host properly. It's the ever insightful Sarah Green.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you.
Sarah, any advice for our players?
Yes, I have, actually, yeah. Never try to repoint your own brickwork. Always get someone in.
I actually meant for the quiz today.
Oh, and no.
OK, ready to meet today's players?
Yes.
Let's do it. Today's players hoping to win big are Brian, Caroline, Monique, Ryan and Io. OK, here we go. Before we start racing, we need to put our players in order with today's first qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Well, qualifier 1 is the picture game. First, we'll show you a subject, then we'll reveal an image. So to get this right, you'd answer mammoth, or we'd accept woolly mammoth. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
Who's going to start in which lane? Let's find out. First up today, it's Brian, a driving instructor from Doncaster. Brian, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I've got my L plates on. I'm ready for this.
I like it. Then tell me a little bit about the job. How long have you been doing it?
Been a driving instructor now for about 5 years.
I was going to say, it must be really fun, but also you must have some pretty scary moments.
Well, I think driving instructors have 9 lives, a bit like a cat, really. I think I'm on my 8th already, to be honest with what I've gone through. The worst examples I've had, I've given someone an instruction to go and do an emergency stop.
Yep.
They've just screamed and carried on faster down the road, which was quite interesting.
Oh, no. You're confusing accelerator and brake, then.
Oh, my goodness.
OK,
Yeah,
that's a problem.
OK, well, look, the picture round, any subjects you're not too
The
much
ones
about?
that I really wouldn't be good at are supermodels, I think, more than anything else. I know we've got Sarah here. You know, childhood
thank you.
icon, I have to say.
Oh, well, I take that as a huge compliment.
Please do.
Brian, fan of me? Anyway, look. Brian, you know how this works. Ready?
Let's do this.
Your time starts now. Children's plaything.
Oh, a pass.
NATO phonetic code word.
Quebec.
Oscar winner.
Pass.
Manchester United legend.
Eric Cantona.
Car storage.
Boots.
David Bowie album.
Ziggy Stardust.
Chocolate biscuit.
Penguin.
TV presenter.
Oh, pass.
Girl band.
Sugar Babes.
Fantastic. Brian, it felt pretty good. Let's see how you did. Sarah?
Yeah, he knows his girl bands, but not so much the children's playthings. You'll kick yourself. Catapult. Yeah. Oscar winner, Halle Berry. David Bowie album, Aladdin Sane.
Ah.
And the TV presenter is Sam Quek.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yes. So the important thing is, it took you 40 seconds. So for now, you go to lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Caroline, a wedding venue consultant from Ipswich. Caroline, hello. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Wedding venue consultant. Sorry.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
Very recent, actually. It's a very recent change. Prior to that, I was a wedding planner for many years, so spent a lot of time in the wedding industry.
So when you're not dealing with bridezillas or groomzillas, what do you like to get up to?
So I really like dance, and a few years ago, I took part in a Strictly competition, and I was judged by Katia James from Strictly.
Do you remember it?
I could probably do a bit.
Go on, yeah, what was
You
it?
could do it like that.
Go on. OK. 1, 2, step, step. 1, 2, step, step. Well, I can't dance. No, look at that. Caroline, she literally just crushed me there. She looked at me and went, no. So look, the picture round. Do you think you can do this?
Let's find out.
Like it. Caroline. Caroline. Good luck. Your time starts now. Star Wars character.
Jabba the Hutt.
Outdoor brand.
Pass.
Dog breed.
Pass.
US actress.
Mila Kunis.
Country passport.
Ah, pass.
Legendary soul singer.
Pass.
Time.
Alarm clock. Oh, no.
Dinosaur.
Diplodocus.
Snooker player.
Jimmy White.
Oh, I'm afraid, Caroline, your time is up. So let's just run through it with
That
Sarah.
was not good.
So, the outdoor brand, Columbia.
Okay.
The dog breed, Chihuahua. The US actress, Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, yeah.
Country passport, Australia.
Yeah.
Legendary soul singer, you'll kick
Barry
yourself.
White.
The Walrus of Love. Yes, Barry himself. The time is 4:30, yeah. Then you're timed out. Caroline, let's see how long you can hold that position in lane 2.
Thanks very much, Caroline. Next up, it's Monique, a train driver from London. Monique,
Hey,
couldn't stop smiling there.
I got the giggles.
You got the giggles?
giggles.
Perfect. Well, as long as you can laugh whilst answering questions,
Yeah.
great mix. So you're a train driver.
I am. Choo choo.
Is it literally just go to the front, stick it in action, and we're off?
Yes. No, I'm joking. No, I do make announcements. I do try to entertain my passengers.
Okay.
I'm very patient and I always make sure I'm professional at all times. But I will be honest, when I get to like certain stations, I have to take a breath and be like, mind the closing doors, please. Thank you.
I like that. It's fair, but it's firm.
Yes.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yes.
Monique, your time starts now. Disney character.
Pass. Jeremy Cricket.
Japanese artist.
Pass.
FIFA country code.
Pass.
Supermodel.
Pass.
Vegetable.
Oh, broccoli.
Lindsay Lohan film.
Pass. Oh, I know it.
Dwelling.
Pass.
Maths equipment.
For the pass.
Comedian.
Pass.
Laughable stage.
Oh my God, tadpole.
Singer and actress.
Oh, pass. Leslie Manelli.
My favourite answer, Roman. What was yours? Was
That famous maths equipment. You gave it a good go, but Sarah, let's run through those answers.
I think you knew all of them, and you just got this pass thing going. Anyway, Disney character, Jiminy, not Jeremy, Jiminy
but it's
Cricket,
close.
but no. Japanese artist Yoko Ono. FIFA country code, Morocco. Supermodel, Bella Hadid.
Yes, I know her.
Yes,
But
I
look at
know
the
you
angle.
do, because, you know, you'd hang out together and then you forgot her name. Lindsay Lohan film.
Yes.
The Parent
Yes, The
Trap,
Parent
yes.
Trap.
Dwelling, Igloo. Now, let's see if you
Obviously,
can
it's
get this
Igloo.
maths equipment now. Compass.
Yes.
Yes, you knew it. And the comedian, Jack D.
Oh, that's his name.
And the singer and actress, Liza
Minnelli.
Minnelli.
I knew
Okay,
that. I knew.
so who did it faster, you or Caroline? Because you both ran out of time. You both got 2 correct answers. So we have to work out who got their correct answers faster. Caroline got hers in 41.7 seconds. You got yours in 38.5. So you go straight to lane 2.
Next up, it's Ryan, a maths student from Lisbon. Ryan, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's
Not
great
to make
be
it
here.
difficult for you, but Monique's one of my favourite people we've ever had.
It's a high bar.
Yeah, it's a high bar. Now, look, you're a maths student, but what do you like to do in your free time?
So I trained for triathlon. I did a half Ironman in June 2024.
A half Ironman, what does that involve?
Start off with 1900 metre swim.
Easy.
And then a 56-mile bike ride.
Easy.
Yeah, and then a 13-mile run at the end, yeah.
Breeze.
Yeah.
Out of all them horrendous things, what's the worst?
Oh, swimming.
Swimming?
I hate swimming, I'll tell you that.
How long does it take for you to do the whole thing?
So that took me about 7.5 hours.
You could have just watched Lord of the Rings from start to finish.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Look, picture round, you ready for this?
Very.
OK. Your time starts now. Reality TV star.
Pass.
Board game.
Trivial Pursuit.
Marathon runner.
Pass.
Hazard sign.
Falling. Danger falling.
Fairy tale.
Three Bears. Goldilocks.
Actor.
Alan Cumming.
Breakfast dish.
Scrambled eggs.
Political party.
The Green Party.
Well done! Ryan, that felt pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, let's go to Sarah and see how fast you did it.
Just 2 passes and 1 wrong. Reality TV star Vicky Patterson.
Never heard of it.
Board game, Articulate.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. Marathon runner, Paula Radcliffe. Everything else you got right. Now, you've got 40 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 34 seconds, which means, Ryan, you go straight to lane 1.
Well done, Ryan.
Thank you.
Last up, it's Io, a technical game designer from London. Io, the job sounds amazing. Technical game designer.
Indeed,
What does that entail?
Imagine, right, there's a team of people making a big game. The game designers are here. They say, I want the character to kill a guy by doing this.
Right.
The engineers are here. They've built a bunch of tools. I'm right in the middle.
Right, what I took from that is you said if someone wants to kill someone, they come to you to work out how the tools...
Yeah.
Right.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, OK, just back down there, please. No, I'm joking. What's your verdict on our game that we've got here, then?
It's fun. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of very fast-moving podiums. It's a lot of fun.
You don't have to lie, they're very slow. Right, Io, are you ready for the picture round?
Yeah.
Right, your time starts now. Tom Hanks' character.
Forrest Gump.
Girl band.
Pass.
Swiss chocolatier.
Lint.
Olympic cyclist.
Pass.
Video platform.
YouTube.
Bird.
Toucan.
Boxer.
Pass.
Michael J. Fox film.
Back to the Future.
Wow. I'm liking it. I'm feeling the competitive spirit. You're answering them so quickly.
That's why I had to breathe.
Couple of passes in there, though. Let's go to Sarah.
3 passes, that's all. Girl band, the Nolans. Olympic cyclist, Laura Kenny. No, it's too outdoorsy for you, isn't it?
Not even.
all of
I like
that?
cycling.
No. And the boxer, Tyson Fury.
Which I did know. It just wasn't loading.
It just wasn't on the tip of your
Yeah.
tongue. So where does that leave you? The time to beat is 34 seconds from Ryan. You got your 5 correct answers in 28 seconds. Please go straight to lane 1.
Congrats. So we have our first lineup. What do you make of them?
Oh, I think they're extraordinary. We've got Wedding Guru Caroline, Mind the Gap Monique, Death Defying Brian, Iron Man Ryan, and Game On Io.
OK, well, look, let's get racing. Sarah, how does it work?
So our players will be asked questions down the line, starting with lane 1. Get an answer right, and their podium will start moving. But if they take too long to answer, pass, or get one wrong at any point, they'll immediately stop in their tracks. When players are close to the end of the track, their lanes will become supercharged to tell them they're in the end zone and approaching the finish line. The player who doesn't reach the finish line is out.
is as easy as that. Just do not come last. Now, Io, you qualified with the fastest time, so that will mean the first question is yours. Best of luck. Let's race. Io, what is the local currency used in Venice?
Euro.
Correct. Ryan, what month is named after the Roman goddess Maya?
Mars.
No, it's May. Brian, granola was created to be eaten at what meal of the day?
Breakfast.
Correct. Monique, Cuckold's Point is a bend in what London river?
Pass.
It's the Thames. Caroline, how is football's Henry James Redknapp usually known?
Harry Redknapp.
Correct. Io, which British star is married to model Sabrina Elba?
Idris Elba.
Correct. Ryan, what meat is used to make the dish Merg Muckany?
Chicken.
Correct. Brian, what fashion item is a Philip Tracy sweeping upturn?
Hat.
Correct. Monique, RNA stands for ribonucleic what?
Pass.
It's acid. Caroline, the human body's longest muscle is found in which limb?
Leg.
Correct. Io, what is the stage name of US singer Kaylee Rose Amstutz?
Chaperone.
Correct. Ryan, what large spoon is named after a piece of furniture?
Sofa.
It's a tablespoon. Brian, which Tudor king established the Navy Board?
Henry VIII.
Correct. Monique, in August 2023, India landed a probe on which celestial body? It's the moon. Caroline, what form of Chinese is the main language in Hong Kong? Ryan, in what 90s film did Bette Midler play a witch called Winifred?
Hocus Pocus.
Correct. Monique, Hampton by Hilton is a chain of what establishments?
Hotel.
Correct. Ryan, Varanasi is one of the 7 sacred cities of what religion?
Hinduism.
Correct. Monique, one ring to rule them all is a quote from what novel series?
Pass.
It's The Lord of the Rings. Ryan, the word colic refers to what fluid secreted by the liver?
Blood.
It's bile. Monique, what fabric is named after the city of Damascus?
Pass.
It's damask. Ryan, what first name is shared by actresses McLean and Temple?
Shirley.
Correct. Monique, how many people rule in a monocracy?
Pass.
It's 1. Ryan. Monique, you drive a good train, but you haven't driven the podium too well. What happened?
This is like when I'm driving the train and the traction current switched off.
Ironic that our train driver had a problem with the track. Sarah, what do you make of it?
She was minding the gap too much, wasn't she? Monique, I am so sorry. Do you remember that River Thames answer? You were left up the creek without a paddle. I'm sorry, Monique.
It's okay.
Let's hear it for Monique. Io, Ryan, Brian and Caroline, congratulations. You've survived race 1. But before we get into race 2, we're going to need to sort you out all over again with another qualifier. And Sarah will tell you how this works.
Qualifier 2 is the missing letters game. We'll reveal a clue and the first and last letters of the answer. To get this right, you'd answer Ontario. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to start in which lane this time? Let's welcome back Ryan. Ryan, how was that first race for you?
It could have went better. I think that May one I'm gutted on.
You knew it, but I mean, it's hard to get a good start.
Yeah.
How are you with missing letters?
Not my strongest.
Okay, all right, look, fingers
see.
crossed. Let's get you in a good lane.
Okay.
All right?
Great.
Ryan, best of luck. Your
Thank you.
time starts now. Shellfish.
Prawn.
Michelangelo sculpture.
Pass.
Formal dress code.
White tie.
English Football League.
Championship.
Card suit.
Clubs.
Disney princess.
Rapunzel.
Congratulations.
Went a bit better.
I thought you said you weren't very good at it.
Well.
Sarah, how did he do?
So there was just one pass, and I think you even knew it.
David, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Michelangelo sculpture. You got your 5 correct answers in 21.5 seconds. You've set the bar very high, Ryan. Take your rightful place in lane 1.
Thank you very much.
That's fine. Next up, it's Caroline. How was that first race for you?
That was nail-biting.
Yeah.
I did not know the answer to the last one, so I'm so glad I just made it.
Your momentum got you there in the end. I like it.
Absolutely.
Now, look, missing letters. How do you think you're going to do on this round?
Hopefully better than the last one.
All right, so we're just hoping to get a full
If I
five
can get
correct.
5, that would be great.
That's fantastic. That's all I require
Yeah.
from you, okay, Caroline?
Do my best.
Fingers crossed. Your time starts now. I'm a celeb host.
Declan Donnelly.
Tennis score.
Love.
Type of spider.
False Widow.
German supermodel.
Claudia Schiffer.
Shakespeare play.
Hamlet.
Fantastic.
Very happy with
Yeah, I would be. You know, your supermodels and dangerous spiders. Sarah.
Ryan got 5 correct answers in 21.5 seconds. You got your 5 correct answers in 21 dead on. Yes. You go to lane 1.
Congratulations. Next up, it's Brian. Brian, how was that first race?
Well, I need to find the accelerator pedal.
Right.
Or maybe second gear.
OK. Missing letters. How do you feel about this game?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
OK. Brian, best of luck.
Thank
Your
you.
time starts now. Zodiac sign.
Taurus.
80s horror film.
Poltergeist.
English forest.
Dean.
Peter Andre hit.
Mysterious girl.
Wedding garment.
Fail.
Congratulations. Lifting that veil to 5 correct answers felt like a dream. Sarah?
That was quite extraordinary. 21 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 18.4 seconds. Congratulations, Brian. Go straight to lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Brian. And finally, we have Io. Io, don't tell the others, but you were phenomenal in that first race. That was unbelievable. You pulled out an answer, Chapel Roan, her real name. Where did that come from?
I read an article about her like 6 months ago, and I feel like it just got lodged in there somehow. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. How are you with missing letters?
I think I'm decent. I've been practicing with some crosswords.
Okay.
It's kind of a case of either you know it like that or you just don't.
Well, come on, fingers crossed. Let's see how fast you can do it. Your time starts now. Item of clothing.
Coat.
TV gardener.
Pass.
UK government department.
Pass.
Style of dance.
Lindy pop. Lindy hop. Lindy hop.
Pizza topping.
Pepperoni.
Weightlifting event.
Pass.
Cornish attraction.
Pass.
Yellow spice.
Pass.
Bodily fluid.
Blood.
Will Smith film.
Oh no, I Am Legend.
German city.
Burn.
Io, you got 5 correct answers. Couple of passes in there.
Yeah.
Let's find out from Sarah.
So TV gardener, Monty Don. UK government Department of Transport. You were going for this, but you didn't quite get it right. The Lindy Hop. Weightlifting event, clean and jerk. Now, did you know about that?
It's somewhere in my brain, just
Okay,
couldn't
all
get
right.
it.
The Cornish attraction is the Eden Project. Yellow spice, saffron. You have 21.5 to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 44.8 seconds. You take your place in lane 4.
Thanks, Io. So, we have our lineup for the second race. We know how this works by now, right? Answer them fast, don't come last. Brian, you were the fastest, so the first question is yours. Best of luck, everyone. Let's race. Brian, what letter of the alphabet is used to represent a kiss?
X.
Correct. Caroline, Tutankhamun's death mask is made of what metal?
Steel.
It's gold. Ryan, Long Gammon is a variant of what classic board game?
Backgammon.
Correct. Io, Mr. Potato Head and Slinky Dog are characters in which film series?
Toy Story.
Correct. Brian, Michael O'Leary became head of what Irish airline in 1994?
Ryanair.
Correct. Caroline, Geraldina is the full first name of which British athlete?
Ah, pass.
It's Dina Asher-Smith. Ryan, in the GCSE grading system, what does the letter U stand for?
Ungraded.
Correct. Io, the compass emblem on the NATO flag has how many points?
8.
It's 4. Brian, Kat and Alfie Redwater was a spin-off of what TV soap?
EastEnders.
Correct. Caroline, which Blondie frontwoman wrote the memoir Face It?
Debbie Harry.
Correct. Ryan, the psychic union is a pose in what spiritual exercise?
Yoga.
Correct. Io, what part of a building can be barrel vaulted?
The sports.
It's the roof. Caroline, the phrase 3 in a bed is used in what indoor sport?
Darts.
Correct. Io, particle board is made from what natural material?
Wood.
Correct. Caroline, the book Fifth Son is about what Mexican empire?
Pass.
It's Aztec. Io, who is the mother of the tennis players Jamie and Andy Murray?
Pass.
It's Judy Murray. Caroline, in Australia, a Brizzo comes from what city?
Brisbane.
Correct. Io, what type of vehicle is the Broth Superior Anniversary?
Truck.
It's a motorcycle. Caroline, according to legend, who was the son of Uther Pendragon?
Arthur Pendragon.
Correct. Io, the film A Night to Remember is about the sinking of what ship?
Titanic.
Correct. Caroline, balancé is a step in what type of dance?
Ballet.
Correct. Io, Cuban mojito is a scent by what US candle company?
The Yankee Candle.
Correct. Caroline, Activia is a range of what dairy? Wow! A fantastic race, but Io, what happened?
It was the compass. I said it was 8 or 4, and I said 8.
So close. Sarah, what did you make of it?
The motorcycle question means that, Io, you're on your bike, I'm afraid.
Io, I am so sorry to see you go. Thank you so much for playing. Let's hear it for Io. But Brian, Caroline and Ryan, congratulations. You've survived once again. You're one step closer to playing for £5,000. Time now for another race, but first, we have another qualifier. Sarah, what are they up against?
Qualifier 3 is a game of pairs. We'll reveal a subject and then 3 pairs of answers. Only one pair contains 2 correct answers. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
Who's going to be fastest to qualify this time? First up, it's Caroline. Caroline, you're in the final 3. Congratulations. Out of the 2 lads, who's the one to beat?
Brian, probably. I'm not sure either of them are competition.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know we've ever heard anyone say that.
Little bit of samba from Caroline, and now she's rocking. Well, look, in your head, you've already won the money.
Yeah.
It's done. What would you spend it on?
Well, I think I'm a single parent. I've got 2 children, so it's got to go in the house fund. We're currently living at my parents' house.
Okay.
We need to move.
You need to move.
It's time.
Okay. If that wasn't the issue and you wanted something for yourself...
Holiday.
Holiday. Okay. Now, look, we've got the pairs round. You've got 2 kids, so you should be good with pairs, right?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
We'll find out, hopefully. Okay, you ready to give this a go?
Let's go.
Your time starts now. High street fashion chains.
Snappy Snaps River Island.
Actor siblings.
Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck.
Former communist countries.
East Germany, Czechoslovakia.
Things you typically sleep on.
Waterbed, 4-poster bed.
Henry VIII's wives.
Jane Anne.
Joints in the body.
Ball and socket saddle.
Congratulations, 5 correct answers. But how quick was it, Sarah?
Just one wrong, the high street fashion chains, Bershka and Primark. You got your 5 correct answers in 31.1 seconds.
Okay.
So, Caroline, to lane 1.
Thank you.
That's fine. Next up, we've got Ryan. Ryan, I'm feeling a big of relief.
Oh, you have no idea.
Really? Caroline's already spent the money.
Yes.
But Caroline, Brian, who would you not want to face in head-to-head?
I would say probably Brian.
OK, well, look, £5,000. What would you spend the money on?
So my mum's got a big birthday this year, and she's always saying how she'd like to go on a cruise. So I suppose I'd take her and my dad on a cruise to the Mediterranean.
Nice. OK. All right. Ryan, look, I know your mum and dad would be watching the show.
Yeah.
You don't have to say that. So really, what we saying? New car? New sound system for the car?
Would mind to go to New York.
Yeah, go to New York, yeah, on loan, get away from the family.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So you want to buy your parents a trip?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
OK. Well, look, the pairs round, you've got to do this as fast as possible.
Yep.
Caroline just set a pretty good time. Only one incorrect answer there.
Yep.
Think you can beat it?
We'll see.
Fingers crossed, my man. Ryan, your time starts now. Chemical elements.
Barium, osmium.
Rag and Bone Man songs.
Human giant.
Olympic flag ring colours.
Green and blue.
Means to deceive.
Hoodwink, bamboozle.
Alice in Wonderland characters.
Cheshire Cat, March Hare.
Fantastic work. Put you in Wonderland there. I don't think you breathed, did you?
No, I don't know. That's what I need.
Take a
to,
breath.
yeah.
Take a breath and listen to Sarah.
Yeah, there wasn't time to breathe and all of
Yeah.
that. You have 31.1 seconds to beat, Ryan. You got your 5 correct in 22.6. Take your place in lane 1.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Last up this time, it's Brian. Brian, you've made it to the final 3. Who are you most nervous about facing in a head-to-head?
Well, Caroline's already said she's running her own race. So, sorry, it's between me and Ryan.
Oh, I like it, OK. £5,000, are we expecting that to go on more collections of fantastically patterned shirts?
That's a sideline. The money is actually going to be spent on the other passion, hippos. Let me explain. I've been to zoos to see them. I've bought the cuddly toys. I've got the garden ornaments. I need to go and see them in the wild, so a safari to go and see hippos would be wonderful.
I have only just noticed the hippo on your shirt.
Oh, yeah. They go everywhere.
To get a little bit closer to those massive, terrifying...
Adorable.
Adorable.
Let's just stress not too close.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's try and get you to those animals. You've got to do the pairs round. You ready for this one?
Ready, yeah.
Brian, your time starts now. Clocks.
Cuckoo and Grandfather.
Members of Coldplay.
Chris Martin, world champion.
Thor films.
Perfect Storm, Ragnarok.
Ocean debris.
Flotsam and Jetsam.
Mexican food.
Guacamole and tacos.
Rope games.
Skipping tug of war.
It's good. But how good? Sarah, how did you do?
Only one wrong answer. Thor films, The Dark World and Love and Thunder. 22.6 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers, Brian, in 30 seconds, bang on. You take your place in lane 2.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. So, this is our lineup for race 3, but who is going home this time? Best of luck. Let's race. Ryan, the Nick Faldo book, A Swing for Life, is about what sport?
Cricket.
No, it's golf. Brian, what is the official language of St. Lucia?
French.
It's English. Caroline, in the sitcom The Office, who played David Brent?
Ricky Gervais.
Correct. Ryan, what was the stage name of the singer born Nathaniel Adams Coles?
Jay-Z.
It's Nat King Cole. Brian, Bryant and May is a brand of what household item?
Match.
Correct. Caroline, Alpha Pisceum is a star in what constellation?
Orion.
It's Pisces. Ryan, the video game Deadcraft features what undead beings?
Zombies.
Correct. Brian, the coffee liqueur Kahlua comes from what country?
Pass.
It's Mexico. Caroline, what small pincer-like tool is used to pluck hairs from the body?
Tweezers.
Correct. Ryan, in copyright law, what do the letters IP stand for?
Intricate protection.
It's intellectual property. Brian, mayo chup is a blend of mayonnaise and what other sauce?
Chutney.
It's ketchup. Caroline, La Voce is an album by which Salford-born tenor?
Pavarotti.
It's Russell Watson. Ryan, what liquid is the solvent in a glass of lemonade?
Water.
Correct. Brian, what creature is a woodlark?
Bird.
Correct. Caroline, British summertime starts on the last Sunday in what month?
March.
Correct. Ryan, the McCall family featured in what Northern Irish sitcom?
Give my head some peace.
It's Derry Girls. Brian, hemoglobin transports oxygen around the body from what organs?
It's
the lungs. Caroline, Veuve Monsier is a variety of what sparkling... Ryan, the USA had how many presidents during the Second World War?
2.
Correct. Brian, the film Mosquito concerns a virus carried by what insect?
Mosquito.
Correct. Ryan, Goodison Park football ground is just east of what river?
Thames.
It's Mersey. Brian, what is 6/10 of 100?
60.
Correct. Ryan, actor Austin Swift is the younger brother of which singer?
Taylor Swift.
Correct. Brian, who was the last Tudor monarch to rule over England?
Elizabeth I.
Correct. Wow! So close! What did you make of it, Sarah?
I'm afraid it was the golf question, poor Ryan, that left you well in the rough.
It's been great having you. Let's hear it for Ryan. Caroline, Brian, congratulations. You are through to the head-to-head, and you're now just one step away from playing for £5,000. But to get that chance, you're going to need to stop your opponent in their tracks right here. Sarah's going to tell you how this works.
In the head-to-head, you're on the buzzer. A correct answer makes you move and your opponent stop. But beware, if you buzz in and give a wrong answer, you'll stop moving and set your opponent in motion instead. The first one of you to reach the finish line goes through to the final for a chance to play for £5,000.
So, Caroline and Brian, it all comes down to this. Caroline, you want to put the money towards a dream home and maybe a little bit on the side for a holiday. Brian, the best answer, you want to go and see the hippos on safari.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Look, only one of you can achieve that dream. Caroline, any final words for your opponent?
Well, you might be a driving instructor, but I'm going to take your game to an emergency stop.
Oh. Brian, what do you have to say to that?
Well, Caroline, you may be the wedding planner. However, today I'm the one waltzing down the aisle and you're going to be left as a bridesmaid.
Love it. Harsh. Here we go. Fingers on buzzers, please. Let's race. What online retailer is the second largest employer in the US?
Brian.
Amazon.
Correct. The Satsuma Complex is a crime novel by which British comic?
Caroline.
Ben Elton.
It's Bob Mortimer. What two-letter term was the 2023 Collins Word of the Year? It's AI. Where on the body would you wear a diamond grill?
Caroline.
Teeth.
Correct. What word can mean both not guilty and naive?
Brian.
Innocence.
Correct. What mythical being lends its name to sparkly Christmas lights?
Brian.
Fairy.
Correct. Which iconic American highway ran from Chicago to Santa Monica?
Brian.
Route 66.
Correct. What is the young of a rhino called? It's calf. Mickey Bubbles is a nickname of what Canadian...
Caroline.
Michael Bublé.
Correct. Which invaders to Britain called the Isle of Wight Vectis?
Brian.
Romans.
Correct. What word means both a small door and to emerge from an egg?
Caroline.
Hatch.
Correct. A tri-millionaire has how many millions?
Brian.
3.
Correct. The North Andean deer is native to what continent?
Brian.
South America.
Correct. Black gold is a nickname for the beluga type of what delicacy?
Caroline.
Caviar.
Correct. Who starred opposite Julia Roberts in the 90s film Pretty Woman?
Caroline.
Richard Gere.
Correct. What Japanese car company produces the Supra?
Caroline.
Toyota.
Correct. How are Australian pop duo The Veronicas related?
Brian.
Sisters.
Correct. A Dorky is a cross between a Dachshund and what other dog breed?
Caroline.
Yorkie.
Correct. BYOB means bring your own...
Caroline.
Bottle.
Correct. What first name links artists called Constable and Sergeant?
Brian.
John.
Correct. But then... Wow. That was a fantastic head-to-head race. Caroline, I thought you were going to come back there. What happened?
Nearly came, had a final burst, but
It's always fascinating when someone is so far ahead and then suddenly you, Caroline, will come storming up.
Caroline, I'm sorry to say, that is the end of the show for you. You've been absolutely wonderful. Let's hear it for Caroline. Brian, you are today's big winner, and you'll now be playing for £5,000. Listen very carefully to Miss Sarah Green.
To win that £5,000, all Brian has to do is to make it to the finish line one final time. But there is a twist, because he'll be racing against the track itself. Brian will face a series of quick-fire questions. He must get them right to keep moving. A wrong answer will stop him in his tracks. He has to stay ahead of that red to win the cash. But if Brian gets caught, it's game over.
Brian, you want the Hippo Safari. I really, really hope you can do this. You have done brilliantly so far. You've been a great contestant. Let's see if you can go the distance. Now, listen very carefully. The track will start moving when I finish reading the first question. £5,000 waiting for you right here on the finish line. I've got one bit of advice. Do not look back, Brian, OK?
OK.
Best of luck. Let's race. Cocoa is a shade of what colour?
Brown.
Correct. What is the largest African desert?
Sahara.
Correct. What term describes a photo that is higher than it is wide?
Portrait.
Correct. Zilch is a slang term for what number?
0.
Correct. Modena is a northern city in what country?
Italy.
Correct. The transverse tarsal arch is found where in the body?
The neck.
No, it's the foot. What chemical element has the symbol RF?
Rutherfordium.
Correct. What is the cam short for in the word skycam?
Camera.
Correct. Old Warden is a variety of what fruit?
Apple.
No, it's pear. What name is given to the number below the line in a fraction?
Pass.
It's denominator. The energy company BP gets its name from what two words?
British Petroleum.
Correct. In 2022, Renaissance was whose first solo album in 6 years?
Beyonce.
Correct. The Johan Cruyff Arena is the home of what Dutch football club?
Ajax.
Correct. A traditional Chester tart is made with what pastry?
Short crust.
Correct. Agatha and Felix are characters in what Mary Shelley novel?
Frankenstein.
Correct. Who became Chancellor of Germany in 2005?
Angela Merkel.
Correct! Well done! You have beaten the trot.
That's wonderful. Did you see how close it was?
That was one of our closest ever. Wow.
Wow.
You have made it to the finish line just, but you've won yourself £5,000. How does it feel?
Unbelievable.
He's a happy hippo.
Very happy hippo.
What a game. Congratulations. That is it from us today. Thanks so much to all of our players. It's goodbye from Sarah.
Bye-bye.
And goodbye from me. We will see you next time when 5 new players will be racing to reach the finish line. See you later. Congratulations, my man.